I'm Liz Farrant. I'm a midwife, a lactation consultant, and now a holistic sleep coach based in the Surrey, Hampshire, Berkshire area of the United Kingdom. I came across the programme through the Holistic Sleep Coach Revolution, and I just found I learned so much from that and got really excited by it. Probably should have waited a year, having only just set up in private practice, but was just too excited, so just had to get started with it really. And why holistic sleep coaching and not other sleep training courses out there? Well, primarily because it was led by Lindsay, and I've followed Lindsay Hookway for many years, and just really vibe with her ethos and her approach to everything. So yeah, for me it was a no-brainer that I wouldn't have done training with anybody else really, because I fully trust her approach. Fears about whether the program was right for me, I didn't really fear that at all, because I just, from the sleep revolution, I could see that it was all the sort of information that I was interested in and the approaches that I would like to take towards this sort of support. I think my biggest fear is about growing in confidence, because it's a big new area and there was lots of information to learn. I thought I knew things, but my goodness, there was so much new information, and it is quite different to the feeding support side of things that I do, which you tend to see more instant results, whereas sleep coaching, it's something that's sort of a work in progress, and it takes much more time and more ongoing support, shall we say, for the families that I care for. I'm relatively newly graduated, and since graduating I've slowly been sort of increasing my confidence in the sleep support. My primary goal for becoming a holistic sleep coach was kind of to be able to have that add-on support for the families that I'm seeing with feeding support early on, that they then knew that it was a trusted face that they could come back to. And so I'm just starting to see that beginning to happen. So I've got plans for growing that and making that bigger, better, but quite early on in that process at the moment. But I can really see how it will go moving forwards, and can only see that as a positive thing for the families that I meet. Sort of can't believe it moment, but more of a confirmation, I suppose, that through the support that I've given the families that I've met recently, just that confirmation that this gentle approach does work, that it takes time, it's not an instant fix, but it does work, and it's respectful of the normal infant sleep development, rather than forcing babies to do something that they're just not developmentally ready for. And it's also respectful of that attachment, strong attachment between parents and baby, and that trusting bond. So that to me is absolutely what it's all about. So if you're considering undertaking the holistic sleep coaching training, I would absolutely say go for it. You won't regret it. It's really value for money. It's fantastic that even now that I'm graduated, I still can have access to group coaching sessions with Lindsay weekly, so that if you're having a tricky case or something like that, you can sound that out with Lindsay and the other holistic sleep coaches or holistic sleep trainees. And that is just absolutely worth its weight in gold. Also, the continued access to all of the course content, so we don't lose that access when we finish the course. So I can always go back and check on things if I'm sort of not so sure about something. So yeah, absolutely value for money, and really valuable thing to add to your practice if you are doing other things. I know, like doulas or IBCLCs like myself, but adding it as an extra is a really valuable thing as well.